you guys coming out. It's such a beautiful crowd. I mean, this thing started in my apartment with 10 people 8 years ago, and it's culminated to this beautiful crowd that we see today. So let's give everybody a round of applause for me growing up in Philly. My mom is somewhere around here. She doesn't want to be highlighted, but she needs to come up. If you find her, tell her to come up here. It's going to take her 5 minutes. Tell Sector, here she is right here. I told her. 7 years ago, I asked her to come to Philly. I was like, I'm hosting this thing in my apartment, but I'm moving it out because it's getting bigger. It went from 10 people to 12 to 13 to 20 to 22. And I moved it out. In the first month, I spent $1,000 on my own to like put this thing together. And she's like, what are you like? What? I don't understand what you're doing. I'm like, Mom, you're my chief COO. She's like, what the fuck is a COO? I'm like, Chief Operating Officer. So she's like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, whatever. Kids is an organization that supports like after school activities. It's an organization that when I was growing up in Philly, Wissahickon Boys and Girls Club was a organization, in West Oak Lane, Wildcats was an organization where after school, where my parents were working, you know, it was a safe place for us to go after school from 3:30 to 6 until I got off of work. So that's why I support organizations like New City Kids that are providing after school activities.
But what is really different about what we do is that we do the same thing he's doing tonight. We build community, we build relationship. That's important for us. So what we do is that was a little bit different than other after school programs is that we hire the teens to work with the 1st through the 8th grades. Now they're able to get the sneakers that they want. Now they're able to grow in their leadership because now they're working. They get reviews. They're helping little kids learn how to play instruments like the bass, the keys, the drums. 100% of participants in our program graduate from high school. Isn't that awesome?
My brother actually passed away, March 20th, two weeks ago. So I was thinking about not doing the event. He would be dancing with Melanie. He would be serving the food. He was the biggest supporter, that we had. And I was thinking about not doing it. But I thought about what he would want me to do. He called me selfish a lot, by the way. He would say, "You're fucking selfish, girl. You're selfish." So when I was still going to do the event, I thought like, damn, is that selfish of me, 5 days after the funeral to really continue to do this thing. But then I thought he would be right here dancing, he would be right here eating, he would be right here talking to people. First person to move out the house, get his own apartment. He's a big example for us and his 3 or 4 younger brothers. And I'm happy, hope he's resting in peace.
My name is Rachel Bell. I work for AE5 Enterprises on Anthony Edwards' business management team. And I feel like my favorite part is just how intentional the room is. I'm always leaving with something, whether it's a connection, whether it's a friend, whether it's a mentor, whether it's a partner, or even a sponsorship, because he's put me on game with that. I think every time I come here, it's intentional, it's powerful.
I've known Kharay for almost 20 years now. The idea of Kharay's Cocktails and Connections started with the 10 people in his apartment where he was focused on bringing people together, like-minded, people that like to enjoy themselves, but then also cared about where they were going in life. And, those, different stories and hills that we were trying to climb.
You're one relationship away from greatness. Like, I wake up every day and sometimes I'm tired, but I know it only takes one relationship. Like, you could walk out it could be to your right, it could be to your left in here, it could be at work tomorrow, it could be on a train tomorrow, it could be on a plane tomorrow. I believe every day I wake up, I'm one relationship away from greatness, and that one relationship is likely in here. So let's go find it. All right, have a good night. All right, see you.